Hello everyone, this is Catherine from Catherine's Granny Squares. I'm absolutely full of my allergies today, so I hope I'm going to come across okay. This is my proper end of March update on the mood blanket. I did do a little hello because I wasn't quite sure whether I'd fit a proper end of the month update, but here we are. I said I would if I could, and here I am. So we're getting rather big with this blanket. All the way. And as you can see, I am keeping with my bright colours. I'm keeping with my two trebles along the edging. And I am keeping with my cream colour, well, almost lemon colour. I'd say probably more lemon. That comes across cream maybe on the screen for the end of the months, apart from when it was spring and I did a yellow and a green. But yes, we're keeping with the bright colours. I did have a bit of a palaver going on. I was under a great deal of stress last weekend. My husband wasn't well, waiting for phone calls, etc. I must have missed a stitch. I ended up going right back, and that was, it doesn't seem a lot, but it was a lot, and I could have done without that because I wanted to get on with other crochet, but I did want to succeed in getting this right. So I did that, and here we are now in April. So, you know, I'm always one for not worrying about frogging, but I must admit, I could have done without that, you know, at that time. But anyway, I just carried on. So that is how it's looking. It's getting rather big. So I know that Krista from the Secret Yarnery said that with these temperature mood blankets, you don't need to continue them all year. And I think I'm going to be one that will be saying I'll probably continue this at least for another 3 months, because it's just going to get mega and it's going to get warmer, hopefully in the UK, and it's going to be too big to work on. So I'll say at the moment I'll probably do another 3 months. So that was the main purpose of this video. Look how it's looking. I love a rolled up blanket. But I did want to just do a little bit of a link with some other little bits that I brought in on the other videos. And my poncho, I did manage to get back to my poncho. It's coming along. So this is the virus poncho. Even if I don't get to wear it this season, it's going to be ready for next season. Then I wanted to show the blanket that I started. Remember I said about this book that I got given part of a Mother's Day gift from my son. And I wanted to do this blanket. Am I showing it all right? Yes. And so I have started it. I've not done exactly what the pattern says by changing the colours. I'm doing them less frequently, so I'm doing just 2 colours, and I love that. It's going to be a nice little blanket for going over knees, and I love the way that the stitch is coming out. What did they call it? The arcade stitch. So I wanted to show that. Also wanted to show I got a little extra bunny done, ready for popping in some Easter gifts. So that's the bunnies and the blanket. I managed to finish my infinity scarf as well. So that was from a video. I'll just keep that on. It's not that warm here. Right. The cardigan. So Kay and Kay Crochet were talking about how we all underestimate our skill levels, and she was doing a different skill levels, a little video about it, which I found very interesting. And in the comments we got to talking about cardigans. So KK, if you're watching, this is the cardigan I was talking about. Let me see if I can get it the right way. So I'm up to doing the one sleeve on this side. Obviously I like the ribbon, that's nice. I like doing ribbon. I didn't mind doing the body, but the sleeves are my challenge. So that's as far as I've got. I believe now they're going in a bit to do shaping, so wish me luck on that, please. But yes, this is going to be for my niece. She's patiently waiting. So that was what I wanted to show, because we got talking about that in the comments. And I think that was it. One more thing. I found this little card. It's got forget-me-nots on it, but it's from the British Red Cross. I support them, and they tend to send out little cards, and you know, if you're doing a raffle or something like that. Anyway, this is what I put inside the card. I'd put this. It's nothing to do with the Red Cross. This was my. I must have copied it from somewhere. My words. Granny squares. The first granny square was 1891. The first pattern using granny squares, 1897, so 6 years after. And in the 1960s, 1970s, granny squares were used in mainstream fashion. Do you remember all the long dresses? That's back in fashion now. So I thought that was quite cute. I've got that on my table now, my craft room. So that's all I've got for you today. The main objective was, of course, my update on my blanket, and then I've managed, hope you don't mind, to squeeze in about the poncho, the cardigan, the blanket, and the infinity scarf. You know, I feel it's still quite chilly here. I'm wearing gloves still. I'm wearing scarves. But then, you know, I either go like really, really, really hot or really, really cold, and I do have Raynaud syndrome as well in my so I do need to wear gloves. And yeah, the sun's out, but it's still got that spring chill, so I'll be wearing my scarves, etc., for a little bit longer. So I will see you all soon. We're in April, and I will do another hello possibly before the end of the month for the blanket update. We'll see how everything goes, and I hope to see you all soon. If you haven't already subscribed, I'm only a small channel. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my channel. I do these hellos and I do tutorials. I've just put out the virus shawl tutorials again, but in cotton yarn if you want to look at them. So I will see you all soon. Bye for now.